Well, as Prime Minister Narendra Modi visits Israel, defense cooperation is once again at the center of the India-Israel strategic partnership. Israel is already among India's top defense suppliers, as I mentioned. But let's just take a look now at the major systems reportedly in discussion or of interest, beginning with the 767 refueling tanker jets. Israel Aerospace Industries converts Boeing 767 aircraft into mid-air refueling tankers. For us in India, additional aerial refuelers would significantly extend the operational range of the Air Force, particularly for long-distance strike and maritime missions. Then there's the Icebreaker air-to-surface missile. Developed by Rafale, the Icebreaker is a long-range precision-guided missile designed to strike high-value targets at sea and on land. It enhances standoff capability, basically allowing aircraft to strike without entering heavily defended airspace. There's also the Golden Horizon air-launched ballistic missile, often associated with advanced air-launched strike concepts such as systems providing deep strike capability with high speed and maneuverability. India already fields air-launched variants like the BrahMos. Any Israeli offering would be evaluated against existing indigenous capabilities. There's also the Iron Beam directed energy weapon. Developed by Rafale, Iron Beam uses high-energy lasers to intercept rockets, drones, and mortars. It is designed as a cost-effective supplement to missile-based air defense systems like the Iron Dome. So for us in India, it could bolster short-range air defense against drone swarms. There's also the Barak 8 surface-to-air missile, which is a joint India-Israel development between the DRDO and Israel Aerospace Industries. It's already deployed by the Indian Navy and Air Force. Upgrades would essentially enhance range, tracking, and interception capability. We cannot forget the radar and avionics for Tejas fighters. Israeli firms have long supplied radar and electronic warfare systems to India. Advanced avionics integration for the indigenous Tejas fighter would improve situational awareness and combat performance too. Then there's obviously additional drones, missiles, and precision munitions. Israel has supplied Heron drones and various precision-guided weapons to India. Expanding inventory and local joint production are likely key discussion areas, as my colleague Vishnu Shom has been pointing out. Basically, in short, the focus is clear. Force multipliers, precision strikes, air defense, tech integration. This visit is crucial. The strategic question now is how much of this translates into co-production in India and how it fits within India's push for defense self-reliance. In fact, the Prime Minister has an action-packed schedule. He is visiting Israel at a geopolitically fraught time. Here are the issues that you need to pay attention to at the moment.
When Narendra Modi landed in Tel Aviv in 2017, breaking decades of diplomatic hesitation, he was greeted not just with protocol, but with a warm embrace from Benjamin Netanyahu. That hug became a symbolic relationship, moving from quiet cooperation to public camaraderie. The optics were unmistakable. A shared visit to the Haifa cemetery, a walk along the Mediterranean coast, repeated references to friendship, trust, and shared democratic values. For Israel, it was the first standalone visit by an Indian Prime Minister. For India, it marked a bold recalibration of West Asia diplomacy.
It's the first time an Indian Prime Minister is visiting Israel. We receive you with open arms. We love India.
Months later, Netanyahu returned the warmth. His 2018 India visit featured a high-profile roadshow in Gujarat, rare theatre in international diplomacy. The two leaders spoke not just of defense deals, but of innovation, agriculture, water technology, and startup partnerships.
In Prime Minister Netanyahu, I have a counterpart who is equally committed to taking the India-Israel relationship to soaring new heights.
Under their watch, defense ties deepened. Israel emerged as one of India's top military suppliers. Intelligence sharing expanded, cooperation in cyber, AI, and homeland security intensified. But beyond strategy, it is the personal chemistry that stands out. Netanyahu has described India-Israel ties as a powerful alliance. Modi has spoken of an enduring friendship built on trust. Even after postponed visits and shifting regional tensions, direct phone calls between the two leaders keeps the momentum alive. Now as Modi prepares to address the Knesset once again, the bonhomie between the two leaders is expected to translate into deeper strategic cooperation.
NDTV at present is reporting right outside the Israeli Knesset, which is of course the Israeli parliament. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi has been specially invited by the Israeli government and the Speaker of the Israeli Knesset to speak at the Knesset on Wednesday afternoon. At around 8 p.m. India time, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be addressing the Israeli parliament, and this is a rare honor. In fact, I was here more than 10 years ago when the Indian head of the state, the Indian President Pranab Mukherjee, was also invited to speak at the Israeli Knesset, and I was inside the parliament when that speech happened, and that was a historic occasion when the first head of the state visit from India to Israel happened. And now Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Benjamin Netanyahu, the Israeli Prime Minister, trying to cement the ties to a new level of strategic partnership. A security cooperation agreement could be signed along with other agreements and MOUs on innovation, AI, agriculture, water management and other related issues. But defense and strategic affairs remains the top focus when it comes to India and Israel.
With Aditya Rajkol in Tel Aviv, Israel, Bureau Report, NDTV.